It's quiet now. It won't be on Sunday. How are you going to be dealing with that? Obviously, we heard some of the noise being pumped in.
Yeah, we'll be ready for it. Try to simulate that today in practice, and we'll keep working that. But definitely going to be part of the game. Something we're going to have to prepare for, and we are preparing for. So we'll be ready for it.
You checked the line a lot more, or the microphone just more sensitive this past week? We heard Blue Picasso and a lot of stuff like that a lot.
We were out of the huddle for most of the game, so just communicating at the line of scrimmage.
How much tougher is that to do then when you can't say words really to get the message to everybody?
Yeah, a little tougher to do that, but like I said, we'll be ready for it. However, we need to communicate.
Have you met Isaiah Wilson yet?
I haven't gotten a chance to speak to him yet, first day, but look forward to meeting him.
4 left guards in 4 games. That seems to be a possibility here. How wild is that to you, and what kind of how much does that add to the challenge of what you guys have to do, new guys on the offensive line in this environment?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, tough to see guys go down and working through it, but we'll be ready to go. Feel for the guys who've gone down for sure, and Matt will be ready to go, or whoever's in that spot. So we're looking forward to it.
How do you think your red zone offense requires any kind of dramatic changes from a scheme standpoint, or what you're emphasizing, what you're running?
No, I mean I think it's on us to execute what we have. I think you look at the situations in the red zone. There's been costly mistakes and breakdowns in the execution of plays, and we've got to do better. I've got to do better in a lot of those situations. So we've got the stuff. We got to execute it as players.
Just wondering, how much different is it for you when you're in the red zone to run a play under center versus in shotgun? Like, how much does it change how you operate on the play?
Not much, to be honest with you. I think certain plays, we want to be under center. Certain plays we want to be shotgun. So we can do that in the red zone just like we can open field.
Did you just take your eyes off that one snap last week?
Yeah, just took my eyes off.
Before Kenny came here, he had a reputation of making big chunk plays. I mean, why hasn't he had a big chunk play yet?
I think that's something we're certainly working on. And he's a guy who can do that. Has shown he can do it, and we've got to convert those opportunities in the game. So we're certainly working on it and looking forward to connecting.
How important?
Jason Garrett has taken some heat for play calling at various spots throughout his year plus here. Does the team still have confidence in him? Do you still have confidence in him?
Absolutely, I have a ton of confidence in Coach Garrett, and I know the offense does. It's on us to execute those plays. Like I said, talking about some of the breakdowns in the red zone, those are execution issues and things I got to do better, things we all have to do better on the field. But we have a ton of confidence in what we're doing, what we're doing on offense and what we're doing as a program.
Why? What is it about? What is it that gives you that confidence? Like, what do you see from the offense that says, hey, this is going to work eventually?
I think when you look at the mistakes that are happening, you look at the reasons it's not working. It's players, it's breakdowns in execution and not not doing what we need to do in certain situations. So I think that's the truth, and that's what we're focused on correcting. It's what I'm focused on, and our offense is.
Daniel, you'll be without. I would imagine you'll be without some of your top receivers this week. How ready is Kadarius to step into a bigger role, and does that change things because he's not necessarily the same skill set as Sterling or Darius?
Yeah, I think he's ready to go. All our guys are ready to go. Obviously Shep and Slay have made a lot of plays for us, and guys we've counted on. But you talked about KT and the rest of the group. Those guys are ready to step up and make plays. So we'll play to their skill set, and looking forward to getting out there with them.
Why do you think your running ability and scheming you on those read options was less of an emphasis Sunday versus the week prior? It seemed like it really worked against Washington.
Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with what the defense is doing and kind of their game plan, their scheme. I think Atlanta had a little bit different approach to some of those things, and made that less of an option for us. So I think it's about what the other team is doing.
Take two more.
Any more? At what point does time run out for you guys to turn it around? I know you can't think like that, but I'm just saying, like, as a player at 0-3, how do you view the urgency of turning this around before it's too late?
I mean, it's very urgent. It's certainly urgent. As players, we feel that, and we realize that. We understand, this week and how important it is. So we've got to, stay focused on what we're doing today, making sure we're preparing as well as we possibly can today. Tomorrow we do the same thing. Saturday we do the same thing, and we'll be ready to play Sunday. But I think everyone understands the urgency and the importance of preparing and playing well.